this week, everybody, we've got another one from Keweenaw Brewing Company, which is up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in the UP. Today, we're having the Keweenaw Belle, which is a fruit beer. It's actually like a blueberry fruit beer. There's a little more detail on the can than they put on the screen. There's absolutely nothing on the Untappd page for this, which is funny. I've never understood why they don't put any detail there, but they have it printed on the side of the can. So we're going to give this one a try. It is a blueberry fruit beer. I don't know how that's different from a blueberry wheat beer. Keweenaw Brewing. Nice, Obsidian. Nice. So yeah, we've got the blueberry ale today. Hi, Kitty. And Untappd doesn't have anything to say about it, but it does say a crisp American wheat ale infused with blueberry. I have had my very fair share of blueberry wheat beers before. Quite a handful. It seems like blueberry wheat is the most common fruit flavor for a beer. I don't know why that is. I don't know what about that. I gotta get my camera up. Yeah, I don't know what about it makes it easy, so to speak. But I feel like I've had a lot of blueberry wheat beers in my time. This is technically a blueberry fruit beer, but still. I mean, yeah, it looks like a beer. It's kind of got a tannish blue hint to it. Maybe I'm just making that up. Maybe it's the light from my monitor shining through it. It does feel like it's got a tinge of blue to it. Again, I think I might be making that up. Yeah, come on over, everyone. Niltiak made brownies. All right, let's get. It does look pretty. Where is my camera? Hey, there we go. Doesn't that look nice? Even though it's not an India Pale Ale. All right, let me get a photo. All right, so this beer, it's 5%, which is pretty common, pretty average. 3.84 average rating, 860 ratings, and just over 1,000 check-ins. So not a lot. It is a small brewery from a small town in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, we've had quite a few from KBC, and I think I've liked all of them so far. So I'm sure I'll like this one too. But let's find out. And cheers, everyone. Yeah, I mean, it smells like blueberries. I don't know what you want me to say. It kind of smells like a blueberry muffin in the best way possible. It smells really nice. Ooh, it's crisp. That's not at all where I thought the blueberry flavor would be. The blueberry's all in the front. I was expecting like a fruit sweetness at the end of the beer, like the one we had last week, like the strawberry one. I was kind of envisioning. Wow, I can't talk. I was kind of envisioning the blueberry flavor, like lingering, like I could still taste it right now. But I don't actually. What are you talking about, Obsidian? What are you talking about? I don't know if I want to know. But yeah, instead it's like There's blueberry at the beginning. What I like is it does very much taste like actual blueberries. I feel like you kind of walk a thin line when you make a fruit beer of does it taste like the fruit or does it taste like the flavoring? Um, Now, I don't know how many blueberry flavored things I have. I've had probably like breakfast items, but I do think that this tastes more like blueberry fruit, like blueberry yogurt. Phony, that's kind of what I thought too. Um, there's not a lot of blueberry flavor. Honestly, the blueberry is there, and then it's just kind of gone really fast. Um, and the aftertaste tastes it honestly it tastes like a lager. It seems like a very normal beer once you get past the blueberry, which is fine. And it's a good tasting normal beer. But it's not at all what I was expecting. I think I was expecting there to be a little more uh excitement to it, a little more drama in terms of the flavor. Not just a hint of blueberry at the start and then all like crisp wheat average beer flavor afterwards. Um, yeah, interesting is what I would say. Um, Interesting. I thought I saw our kitty walk in. Um, yeah, it almost feels like it's missing something. I wish there was a little more blueberry flavor throughout the beer. Now some some breweries when they make a blueberry beer like this, if you have it in house, you'll have blueberries in the beer. I don't know if KBC does that. But it's a very popular thing to do with a blueberry beer because the blueberries will actually float in the beer. They'll bob up and down. Um, Next time you have like a standard lager or a beer, then you have blueberries, just try it. Just toss a couple blueberries in there and they will bob up and down as you're drinking it. um Now sometimes when you add that blueberry into the beer, there's also like a blueberry kind of syrup that goes with it, which definitely would make it sweeter. It also would make that blueberry flavor last a lot longer, and I think that's kind of where this one's lacking. Is it's not there. It is present, and at the beginning it is present, but beyond that, there's not a whole lot. It kind of just drowns out into tasting just like a beer, which when you want a beer, hey, it's a beer. There's nothing wrong with that. I think I was just expecting a little more flavor out of it. Maybe that's wrong of me. It does have a nice blueberry flavor, and what's nice about it is it's not overbearing. I have had, because I said it kind of reminded me of blueberry muffins. I have had like a blueberry muffin stout before, um, and that was like syrupy sweet, like a piece of French toast, let's say. And I did not like it because it was too sweet. So I guess there is a line to be drawn of how much of that flavor you add. I just wish there was a little more in this one. I mean, overall, it's very refreshing. It's a crisp beer. It tastes nice. It drinks easily. Um, but the flavor just ends so soon, and I'm not sure why that is. I'm a little saddened by it. I think that's probably the only like mark against this beer that I would give it, is that it does feel like the flavor is just very quick quick to dissipate, and then it's just gone. um and that makes me sad because I do like the flavor of blueberry quite a bit. I wonder if they've ever made alternatives to this beer. It doesn't show up on Untappd under like similar beers or like variants, but I'm curious if they've ever done like a cranberry one, or strawberry or something. There's a brewery in Wisconsin that does one of them with the blueberries in it, and then they also have a cranberry one. Um, And I think they made a pumpkin one once, which I don't know how they did that. But both of those were very good. And I think I'd be curious to see if KBC did one of those. But if it's like this, it's probably only got that little hint of fruit in it, which again is fine. It still drinks well. It tastes good. I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, I am complaining about it. It sounds like I'm really complaining about it. I'm not. I'm still drinking it. It's still a beer. I just wish it was a little more. And that's about it. That's about all I have. Yeah. Yeah. Let me start writing this stuff down. What is this? Keweenaw Belle. Oh, they do have a Belle Blueberry Ale, which is a white IPA. What is this? Oh, it must be like a one-off because there's barely any check-ins of it. Someone just had it not that long ago, so maybe it's like a variant that they just made. It's a white IPA called Belle Blueberry Ale. Interesting. All right. Let's see. What do I have to say about this? Quite a lot, apparently. Hmm. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Um, we should start calling string cheese a protein tube. No, protein tubes are Go-Gurt, Libby. That's a protein tube. A dairy tube. Well, I guess yogurt's also dairy. Hmm. Hmm. Quite a conundrum. I guess, Livy, we could have multiple. Cheese and yogurt. And frozen milk. We'll make dessert ones. Um I know something about protein tubes, winky face. Can we Libby, I was about to type that out. Thank you. Thank you, Libby. All right. I think I have my rating. It's kind of difficult. It's very difficult, actually. I said bunk. Huh. Okay. I think I've got it. I don't know. I'm struggling to come up with a number for this one. But here's what I have to say about the Keweenaw Belle from KBC, Keweenaw Brewing Company. This beer is very crisp and refreshing, easy to drink. but the sweet blueberry flavor just ends so soon. It's only at the very beginning, and I wish it stuck around more to pair with the standard wheat ale flavors that follow. However, overall, it's tasty. On a scale of 0 to 5 with quarter point increments, I'm giving this one... Let me take one more sip. I'm giving this one a 3.5. I'm not that floored by it. I do like it. It does taste good. I have another one in the fridge that I'm excited to have later at some point. But it's fine. I don't know if it's anything crazy to write home about. So I'm gonna give this a solid 3.5 out of 5. I said the flavor was crisp, blueberry, light-bodied, and smooth. We'll get it checked in. All right. There we go, everybody. That was beer 673 for me. 673. There you have it. Nice Obsidian. My uncle brews his own beer. It's pretty good. I also brew my own beer. It's been a while since I brewed a beer, and it's probably gonna wait until after the wedding now to brew another beer. Which means we get back middle of June. Maybe I'll have a beer ready in the middle of July. I won't have one ready for the 4th of July. I guess if I start it really soon. Oh, that's true. We are making one for the wedding. I guess that does count. But we're not home brewing that one, so it's a little different. We are going into one of the breweries in town and making a beer with them. Well, we're making one of their recipes, and we're having it at the wedding, which is very exciting. I've been messaging the owner about it today and yesterday, and we're doing that next week. So yeah, that'll be fun. That's very cool. Very looking forward to it. We'll be sure to have it on stream probably at some point too, because we got to come up with a name and everything. But yeah. So we are familiar, Obsidian, with the process of making beer. It comes with the territory of being a beer drinker, I guess. So thank you everyone for watching. Tune in next week. We'll have another brew. It is, Eric. Well, also, Niltiak and I just go to breweries a lot. Like, that's kind of our thing. So it's only right. It's only right that we do that. Yeah, tune in next week for another one. Don't know what it's going to be yet. But it'll be a beer, and we'll have it here. Cheers, everyone.